What's up, everybody? It is Roche Ball, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, you guys. As you guys can see, I got me a new set. I did these yesterday, and I put just a little bit more acrylic powder on my thumb because they're kind of skimpy. It's still bendable. Yeah, I gotta make sure I just put like another thick layer of acrylic on top of that because it looks like I think my whole nail is trying to come off. I don't know. But anyway, you guys, my sister made some pizza balls for lunch, like this little calzone ball things. It was actually good. Excuse me, for dinner. But anyway, so I'm going through a process right now of starting over. As you guys know, I had a full-time job as an EVS housekeeper and at a hospital, and I was going from hospital to hospital. I think, as you guys know, my sister and I, we had to move out of our apartment. Um, our last day, we had to be out August 5th by 5 p.m. We had to be out, whether we got everything or not. We had to be out. Um, so that's already something that I'm kind of dealing with. Ever since like the second week of July, we've been kind of struggling to pay that rent, and we moved in a hotel for about a week or two, and I moved back into the old apartment for about a couple weeks, maybe a week, maybe about 2 weeks, and I was still working, going back and forth, as y'all know. I think I did explain that I had to find a roommate, or I had to go from hostel to hostel. I think I did two, which no, not I think I did two hostel tours. I gave you guys like a show and tell of the hostels I was staying at, which was only two. Um, I lived in like a hostels for like almost about 2 weeks and a half, and then I went on the road with the guy that I met um, from the Facebook dating app. Things were going like really good at first, like really good. We talked on the phone for like 3 weeks straight, maybe 2.5 weeks straight. He went through something. I haven't heard from him in a week, and then he got back with me. Everything was cool. We met. I moved into the hostel, and that weekend we met. Spent like 2 days together. I met his family. We went over to Watts, his auntie house in Watts, and we kind of like ate over there, and then we went all the way back, to his family house, and we kind of like just stayed the night there or whatever for 2 nights, and then everything was going great. Everything was fine. Everything was cool. Everything was going mad good. You know. Um, Fast forward, I August of the 29th of August this year, 2022. I decided to go on a road with him. We was on a road from August 29th all the way to October 5th. So that's like maybe a month, a week, and a couple days or something. I don't know. And everything was cool. Like 90% of the time, everything was fine. We got into two huge arguments. It got kind of nasty, but we patched things up. Especially when we were headed towards California, we knew we had to kind of go separate ways or whatever, but we still kind of kept in touch. Fast forwarded, I'm here with my sister and my brother-in-law. Again, staying with them until I get on my feet. Because it was either be my original plan was to be in Vegas at a women's shelter, and I was gonna start over in Vegas. At the time, I did not want to go to Vegas when my. At the time, I didn't want to go to Vegas at first when we were about to lose the apartment because I feel like there's nothing for me in Vegas, and plus, I wanted to pursue a relationship with Mister. So I was just like, okay, let me go ahead and see what that's about. And I'm glad I did because I really met an overall genuine, nice, very funny, very talented person, and very attentive, affectionate at times, not as much as I desire, but that's okay, whatever. Everybody's not perfect, and everybody's not going to do what you want them to do as long or as much as you want them to, whatever. But 90% of the time, you know, was good on the road. The other 10% was the arguments I was not trying to deal with, whatever, and whatever stank mood he was in or I was in, whatever. But for the most part, 90% of the whole trip was good. Not just what we went through, but the scenery, the different bars we went to, the different people we met, I learned how to play a little bit more of pool because I've learned before back when I was in Long Beach a long time ago at this place called Yankee Doodles, but I don't think it's there no more. And we just had a really fun time, you know. Um, Now I'm dealing with the possible chance or the possibility of not ever pursuing a relationship with this person again. And it's hard because not only do I have to deal with the pain of starting over and the wind of starting over, it would have been easier for me to deal with knowing I had this person on my side. Even though he was on the road or with his family or whatever, he would call me every now and then. We would text. We looked just a couple nights ago, 2 or 3 nights ago, we looked at a movie. Some kind of way he was able to split the screen to where I saw him, he saw me, and at the top was the movie. Like we would watch movies, short films that they would have on YouTube and stuff like that, and everything was good. But then he had a bad day Thursday. I spoke to him a little bit, got off the phone with him, didn't hear from him for the rest of the night. Didn't hear from him until a little bit in the afternoon, closer to the evening time on Friday, yesterday, expressing to him that I need communication. I understand that he may need his time to just dwell in his bad day until he suppresses it or whatever. But this is, I don't like feeling like I'm being ignored. But he has done this before, and it was because he lost his cousin. And so I'm taking it that maybe he just needs some time because tomorrow it's his mom's birthday, and his mom passed away back in July of 2021. So this is his second time not having his mom here on earth to celebrate her birthday with her. So that's something I have to consider as well. Also, he was trying to get home for his mom's birthday to kind of celebrate her life with his family. And I wanted to be with him. And then he called me the other day, like 3 or 4 days ago, saying that he may not be able to make it home for his mom's birthday to celebrate her life with his family. So that could already take a toll. Plus, something's going on with his truck. He is a truck driver. He goes from state to state. Something's going on with his truck and all kind of other stuff. So you guys, it's just, you know, and I pray for him and I send him encouraging text messages. But right now, I think he just plain want to be left alone. But there is a possible chance I may not be able to try to pursue anything with him because it's this feeling that I have of I know he's going through something and need his time, and I'm trying my best not to text him or act out of emotion because that can make it worse. I texted him what I texted him yesterday, but he put, "I'll be okay." His response was, "I'll be okay. Right now, I'm just having a bad time and I'm not in the mood." Left it alone. Later that night, like maybe 3 or 4 hours, I text him, "Have a good night." No response. I text him this morning, "Good morning," just trying to be positive. But I guess I don't know the true meaning of when a man needs to be left alone. That means don't call him, don't text him, don't send him no messages on Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, nothing. Leave him alone and let him deal with whatever he's dealing with. And if it's meant to be, or when he feels like it, or in his time, or whatever, he'll contact me, whatever. But I just feel like I'm just trying to. I guess because I'm just trying to be. I call myself trying to be there for people and encourage people and uplift people. But I think I do that too much in the relationships I've been in and situationships I've been in. I consider the other person way too much. Way too much. I don't even consider myself. I mean, it's obvious they don't consider me, but I don't consider me as well because I keep putting myself in these situations to where this happens. So, the awkward prayer of, "Lord, if this person does not fit your will for my life, please take them out." Praying that prayer and actually meaning it is hard for me because I act like sometimes I'm going to die off if I'm not with somebody. You know? And it's like I'm 38 years old. I'm going to be 39 soon and then 40 and all this other stuff. And I just, know it's not going to kill me to be single and to be alone. But at the same time, it's like I have to learn that I'm not going to be available. Like, I've read something before that said just because you're single doesn't mean you're available. Still trying to crack down the meaning of that because I have not quite got that embedded because I'm still trying to get it embedded that I need to be single for a while. I need to be alone for a while. And it's hard because, of course, holiday time is coming up. You got this cuffing season, and yet again, another year, I'm alone. Nobody to spend Halloween with, even. Nobody to spend Thanksgiving with. Nobody to spend Christmas with, New Year's Day, Valentine's Day. I'm alone. And I don't like the feeling. And if I still had my cat, I wouldn't be tripping about none of this. Yeah, it would be a little sad because another guy left me, another one bites the dust, whatever. He left, he don't want to be with me, whatever. But I have my cat. And believe it or not, she really helped me through some hard times. Like I literally looked at her like I would be at work like, oh, I can't wait to get home to my daughter. I felt like I was a whole ass mama with a cat. I have no children. I just had my cat. And she literally helped me not be so in a hurry to be with somebody and to have a baby with them. I mean, this cat meant so much to me, especially after her surgery, because she became more clingy and she became more cuddly, not just with me, but with my sisters and two of my nephews. And she just been that. She was that cat. And then when we took him to the shelter, I heard Mushi and Spider, because we had 3 black cats: Mushi, Spider, and then Kiwi. I've never heard Spider meow since we had him. We had him for almost 4 years. The day my sister and I had to take him back to the animal shelter, where she had to sign a paper saying, in case they are euthanized, we need to know you're okay with this. And I'm thinking, no. And some guy reassured us that somebody is going to take those cats and take care of them. And my sister was like, yeah, because black cats are very rare. These cats were richly black. Black fur cat. No, not a white spot, not a gray spot, not a calico tabby spot. No, not that chilly looking. No. They were all black cats. And I don't even see black cats that much. But they reassured us that they were going to get taken care of. But dealing with that, hearing Spider and Mushi meow, and the whole time Kiwi was quiet. She was scared, so she peed in the cat carrier, but she was quiet the whole time. It's like I hate doing that. I hated doing that to her. On the YouTube videos, I think I had it like 2 or 3 months ago, or maybe 2.5 months ago, I posted where I was at work crying because I'm like, I have to give up my cat and I hope somebody take care of her the way I did. And they were house cats. They were meant to be inside. So if they went outside, they would be scared. And my mom was concerned that we were just going to let the cats free. That would have haunted me to the day that I die. And I would have felt guilty to the point where I would have probably need some psychiatric help. Because my cat and my sister's 2 cats were like kind of afraid to be outside. There's a lot of noise going on. One of the cats, which was Spider, he was kind of big, and I felt like he kind of relied on the other 2 female cats a little bit. And I felt like, what were they going to do if they were just? And there was no way in hell that I was feeling on earth that I was going to let my cat just roam free the earth. No, I don't think so. I was determined to at least put them in a shelter so that way my mind can know, not just me, but my mind can know they're in the shelter. Somebody's going to take care of them. And if nobody gets them, they're going to be in the shelter, being taken care of, being fed, maybe groomed until somebody gets them. So that was already hard for me. Now, starting over is another thing that I'm still dealing with. I'm kind of getting over because I'm taking the steps. I already have a test to take for a new job on November 9th. Y'all please pray that I pass it. And I already had another temp agency call me on Friday. I think it was yesterday. And so hopefully they call me Monday so we can kind of get the ball rolling with me working. And now I have to deal with Mr. possibly not ever wanting to talk to me ever again. And I just thank God I didn't send any text messages that were incriminating or like acting out of emotion. Well, this is what we do. you're such and such years old, and I'm this and that years old, and we're still ghosting people. What the f is that, bitch? That nigga. Oh, once again, another nigga. No, I don't want to act out of emotion. And then when he does, or if he does choose to contact me, I still can't act out of emotion. I may feel it like, what the, but I had to think, you need your time. Your mom's birthday is tomorrow, and this is the second year you're gonna be celebrating your mom's birthday without her. So he's already dealing with that, and then the possible chance of him not being at home, and then worrying about if his kid is gonna get bullied again and stuff like that. So it's just a lot that is on him, and I have to consider that. But at the same time, I gotta consider me too, because I don't put me first enough. You know, in situationships. And if I'm alone, I don't put God first enough. And I don't do that, period. So I need to work on my relationship with the Lord. Tomorrow, I'm going skating again with my auntie, my uncle, and some of my cousins. And let's just hope that I don't keep dwelling on, not being with this person again. I cried about it to my sister 2 days in a row. And that's enough. All right. Anyway, you guys, that turned into a story time. I was actually going to make this video like 5 minutes, but just wanted to give you guys a little update of what's going on, because I did give you guys 2 videos saying, am I Preggy Bundy? I'm not pregnant. I gave you guys 2 videos about that, so I feel like let me just give you guys an update. Okay? So I already have nothing else to say. I got gas. Excuse me. It happens. Okay, yeah, I got bad gas. Anyway, you guys, I know that was disgusting. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, All My World Shenanigans. Please be on the lookout for some more TikToks. I'm not gonna really be posting too much talking videos that often anymore. I'm just gonna be uploading TikToks. And if I ever decide to finally get on Likey, I'll post those too. Hopefully you guys like what you see. Please follow me on my Instagram at It's Roche Ball Y'all, at my TikTok at It's Roche Ball Y'all, and also like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube channel at It's Roche Ball Y'all. Pray for me. I'll pray for y'all. We're gonna pray for each other, okay? Let's do this.